Hi, I'm Captain Mike. In this video I'm going to show you how I repurposed some garden art and turned it into a slump mold. I guess you would call it a slump mold, but into a mold that I could use to make these sun faces. Now this is a commercial one. I bought it. It's made out of ceramic, and you can cut a round disc and put it on top of this right here, and it works great. That's the way I did them in the past. But I had an idea, and it worked out just great. My idea was, well, actually, it started with a friend of mine who gave me this piece to repair, and I said, well, while I've got it, I'm going to make a latex mold of this so I can cast concrete and stuff. And so, in the meantime, she had given me the rest of them that she collected. She had about 4 or 5 of them, and they were all different little sun faces. And she gave these to me, and you know, I said, well, I'll make silicone molds of all of them, and that was where I left it. And then sometime later, she gave them all to me. And then one day I had them on the wall, and I was looking at them, and I said, you know, I think since these are made out of terracotta, I think they will work just like the ceramic will. Now I think these may even have been trivets at one time. You see the little things on the back. I'm not sure, but the more I looked at them, the more intrigued I became. So what I did was cleaned them and sprayed them with some boron nitride. It's ZYP, and I use it when I have to have something really quick. I don't want to wait to cook it, so I use this. It's hard to get them straight, and I sprayed this one and another one that were similar, but not exactly the same. I sprayed them and prepared some glass, put it in my kiln, and fired it at a deep slump. This is what I came out with. I mean, it just came out beautiful, beautiful. So I said, wow, that works great. I'd like to share that with some of my viewers. They might be interested, because these are found items. They weren't intended as molds, but they work as molds. Now here's the deal. These right here were sold by the importing company, and I can't find them online anymore. So what I'm telling you to do is keep your eyes open. When you go into thrift stores, Goodwill for something like that, or any kind of a garden center, look for these. Anything similar to it. They need to have a low profile. They are too heaped up, you know, this way with the features, they don't do well. I made a ceramic one that had a lot of profile to it, and I never got a successful slump out of it. The glass has to stretch too much, and it doesn't work really well. But these do work for molds. And now, instead of just having the one, which is the only one I could find, I'll put some links below to a couple of things that I found that may be similar to this, the ceramic molds. But now, instead of just having that one, I've got a couple like this. Possibly, well, I've got 3, possibly 4. I will take this one and clean it up some more and see if I can't. I know the epoxy will go away when I fire it, but I'll see what I get. I'll use plate glass on it or something, as I won't mess up a couple of square feet of glass. Now, I'm going to take one of these I haven't, and I showed you the one that I completed, and I'm going tonight, I'll do a red one, and it will look really great backlit. See, it'll backlight very nice. And the next other one that I'm going to do, just for grins and giggles, is a piece of mirror. Now the mirror will not be transparent. When it fires, all the black will burn off the bottom of it, or it actually doesn't burn off. It'll turn kind of a tan color, if it does like it has normally done in the past. So we'll see. That'll be interesting just to see what it looks like through the glass surface. Now, this is a short video. I'm not going to wax eloquent for a long time because there's no need to. What I do want to say is, when you get online and try to find these things, you know, and that's what I do. I'd get online and just see what you can dig up, what you can find in the way of ceramic, and especially terracotta molds or terracotta faces, sun faces. I would stay away from all the ones you're going to find from Mexico. Most of them are painted to start with, and you could burn the paint off. But I have found, and please don't get me wrong on this, but my experience with the terracotta that comes out of Mexico is it does not hold up well. It's not fired, at least that I have messed with, is not fired really high. It may be changing, but it's not really of a good quality. So if you do try it, be aware that you may get some cracking and some busting. Also, theirs has got high relief. All the stuff that comes out of Mexico has got really high relief. It's pretty, it's wildly painted, and it's really nice. Makes great garden art. But the paint and the high relief just is not something I personally would want to fool with. The next thing you need to be aware of is, do not get any of this stuff that is not ceramic or terracotta. Don't get concrete, don't get plaster, don't get plastic, or some of that stuff that you don't know what the heck it is, because when you put it in the kiln, you're going to have a disaster. So this is just a short video on if you can get your hands on some terracotta pieces. And this was made in China, by the way, and it's pretty high quality terracotta. It has stood up to 2 firings so far. This one has. It has stood up to 2 firings, and I'm fixing to fire it again. So I don't see any cracks. I think it's going to stay with me. So that's it. Now down below I will put the distributor for these. Okay, I'll put the distributor down. It's an old tag that come off, and I couldn't find anything online that pertained to these. Company's still around. In fact, I think Dollar Store owns them. Should I go buy any of these for $1? But Dollar Tree, excuse me. I think the Dollar Tree owns the company now, but I'll still put the name down below and a couple of a couple of links to faces I found. So that's it. That's really all I've got to say on this. Really pleased with this, especially this amber irid. I mean, it just really knocks your eyes out. So that's it. If you try this, tell me how you come out. If you try some of the Mexican pottery faces, tell me how that comes out, because I want to really know. And that's it. That's my little video on resourcing and trying to do something with found items. So there you go. I'm Captain Mike. This is my video, and I'm out of here.